Eckler lives in the end zone, but this time they give it to Robinson, and he pushes his way in, and will they give it to him? They do. No forward progress whistle. Touchdown, Washington. Everybody knows what's coming. Hurts, can he get in? He is. Touchdown. So the call is on the ground, and a first down, and a ton more. Barkley, touchdown. You're going to have days like this, but down by 9 now in the battle for first place. Barkley, does he have another one? Yes, he does. Touchdown. 39 yards for the touchdown. 7-4, and the Eagles are going to go to 8-2, and that will be caught for a touchdown. So Zach Ertz.
Achane is behind Tua in the backfield. Jonnu Smith in motion. They go to Smith. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 9. Pressure's coming from the outside. Tagovailoa drops back to pass. He's in trouble, breaks away, runs to the far side of the field, throws on the run, caught! Tyreek Hill in and out of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And he's going to work his way up into the end zone. Okay, it's not there. Go with my quarterback. Keep running with him. Find space. And a good job by Tua finding him.
Only the 2nd game this year for Tua to have 2 touchdown passes.
Bowers in the slot to the left. Looks like, no, he just runs away from Ramsey now. You got the matchup you want.
Amir Abdul is in the backfield. They've got Bowers. Bowers is open for a first down, and he sheds one tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. 23 yards for the rookie. They give it to Achane, running left. He's got blockers, untouched into the end zone. A 3-yard sprint. All day long, keeping an eye on 89. Minshew underneath Abdullah, and he makes one-man miss to the 5, toward the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders! Amir Abdullah. Smythe, the tight end, in motion. Tagovailoa looking to the far side. He throws off his back leg, middle of the field. Jonnu Smith wide open. He's trying to sprint his way toward the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. 57 yards. He was wide open.
Now Taysom Hill is at quarterback.
2nd down and 7. He pulls it in. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Taysom Hill. A 2-time NFL Coach of the Year. Winston steps up on first down. Now he throws wide open. It's Jeudy across midfield and still going. Jerry Jeudy inside the Saints 20. The 10 takes it all the way 89 yards for a Cleveland touchdown.
And does that impact us positively in the situation we're in the game?
3rd down and 1. Carr complete. Valdez-Scantling across midfield. Inside the 30. The 20. Down the sideline to the end zone. Touchdown. 71 yards.
And then it's all of a sudden it's very challenging for a defense to stop him.
Play action on first down. As Winston throws to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore.
Jameis Winston extending the play, gets out there, and Elijah Moore gets behind the secondary. Both feet look like they're down inbounds for the touchdown for the Browns. What a throw. Great concentration and awareness by Elijah Moore. Look at that. That is definitely a touchdown. What a play. Then you also have Taysom Hill in the backfield, so you know you can get in the yard with him.
And Hill will pick up the first down.
More.
And a Saints touchdown.
Now we need him to be physical to make a tackle here.
Jumbo package remains in. Carr to the end zone. Jawan Johnson pulls it in for a Saints touchdown. We are at our best when Taysom is involved in everything. And that is what we have seen
Here
today.
we go again.
He picks up another first down. Still going. Taysom Hill with his third touchdown today. Takes this one 75 yards.
Richardson keeps it himself, trying to get to the outside. Stiff arm on Clemens. Richardson takes it in. A bruising touchdown run for Anthony Richardson. Rodgers looking left, now comes back over the middle to Hall. He's got some room to run. First down. Hall, 10, 5, touchdown. Second and 3, Adams in motion. Brees Hall, right side. He's got the first down and more. Inside the 10, dives for the pylon, and it's a touchdown! Play fake. Yeboah, he's got it, and he's got a touchdown! The first NFL touchdown for Kenny Yeboah. Richardson to Downs at the 5, reaches, and he's in! Touchdown! What a drive by Richardson! And the Colts will keep the offense on the field to go for 2. In-stadium scoreboard still has the Jets with no timeouts remaining. Colts with all 3. 55 seconds to go. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson running left. Blockers ahead. Richardson gets in! Touchdown! His second rushing touchdown of the day. And the Colts pull ahead.
Brian Callahan's defensive coordinator, Denard Wilson, really liked this kid Brownlee, a rookie. Young man they took with the 5th round pick out of Louisville. What a moment here. Boy, they nearly get to Darnold as he hits his man. Wide open, it's Addison. Addison, touchdown.
Look, they're so close and fine-lined that you'd like to see him throw, and we see Darnold go in for the touchdown there, guys. You'd like to see the official throw and maybe replay come in and take them off of that foul after they've thrown it.
Gene Mixon-Lynn, a little officiating expertise, a little play-by-play. Gene, we appreciate you stepping in. Darnold, meantime, sneaks it into the end zone.
And now you got Jonathan Grenard, one of the better pass rushers in the league, going to work on 3rd down.
Levis taking a shot. He's got Westbrook-Akine breaking free. And the Tennessee Titans right back in it. 98 yards. This will be the 7th play of the drive. 1st and goal. Or maybe a little miscommunication. He completes nonetheless. Akers, and he's in for the Minnesota touchdown.
Linebackers, you got an arm on him by safety, gets a quick.
Love, quick throw, end zone, it's caught. There's a penalty, so hang on. It's Reed if it counts. Wow.
12-man defense. Penalty decline. Result of play.
They bring in Kramer as a fullback. He's an O-lineman. They're going to give it to Johnson. Oh, I don't know that he got there. He did. Signal is a touchdown. The Bears are finally in. Jacobs up the middle and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second down at 10. Here's Swift. Got the great block outside. One man to beat. Swift. Foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a quarterback sneak. Jordan Love being shoved in, and he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay, and they're back in front.
not getting a quick snap, but getting the defense to commit and then making the call off of that.
Montgomery there, the call, 2nd and goal, touchdown. Touchdown run number 9. 2nd and goal with Gibbs. Bumped into right, bounces, touchdown. Two 1-yard touchdown runs by the Lions. 1st and goal. Montgomery cuts, drives, right into the defense of Johnson. Touchdown. Montgomery's 2nd today.
Any kind of lane in the running game and drawing it out to the sideline for the tackle.
And Goff against the blitz, one of the best in the NFL. Here he is, 3rd and 7, crumbling pocket. It's St. Brown for 6. 27-yard touchdown pass.
That's what they're trying to set the tone here on this opening drive.
2nd down and 4. Blocked there by Zylstra. It's caught by Jamison Williams. There he goes. Foot race with Miller. Foot race with Savage. That is 6 for number 9.
This offensive line was called out a little bit, and I think they've responded today.
Gibbs the back. Lions have scored every time they've had it today. Look out. Caught for the touchdown. It's grabbed by Brock Wright. 5-yard touchdown pass. 1st and goal. Goff to the air. Caught for the touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Another one. 2 today.
Well, excellent placement of this ball. So you see Darby tries to get out there and swat it away, and this ball is put to the boundary, the only spot that you can put it for the touchdown.
Different identities, really, and when they get it right, this team has found a way to move the ball.
May, end zone shot. What a snare. Welcome back, Kendrick Bourne. Not a single snap in Chicago. And elated to be back in the lineup and in the end zone. His first touchdown of the season. Stafford rolling, throwing, end zone, Cooper Kupp touchdown. Both touchdowns in this game provided by a couple of Eastern Washington alums. Kendrick Bourne for the Patriots, Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Fake it to Williams, Stafford floats it, Nakua reaching, diving, holding on, touchdown Los Angeles.
Well, here comes the fake block by Puka Nakua inside. He's going to freeze the safety and then get out to the pylon. Stafford is just throwing this to open grass, waiting for his guy to speed cut, and he got shaken up a little bit. I think he's in there. Both elbows hitting inside. What concentration. Fully horizontal. Snagging that football.
Put some speed on that one, and there goes Cooper Kupp to the house. Another strike, and Kupp takes it the distance. 69 yards on a very nice Stafford delivery.
That's what Gerard Mayo wants. He wants him to set the tone with low pad level and better tackling.
Stafford, back foot, slinging for Parkinson. What a throw, what a catch. Hopefully everybody's all right. Parkinson makes sure after securing the touchdown. His first target in 3 games. And it's a touchdown from Stafford, his 4th of the day.
Oh my gosh, watch. He's going to go inside first, give Christian Ellis a little hint, and then bam, right to the back corner. Christian Ellis got left behind, and the security guard, this guy, oh man, she got cleaned out right there.
Hopefully everybody's all right.
Fell right into, oh
man. They get the snap off. They fake it to Stevenson. May, throwback, wide open. And guess who? It's the left tackle, Vidarian Lowe, eligible. And May finds him for a touchdown.
2 tight ends, extra offensive linemen. They go tight. Handoff. Henry slams it in there for the touchdown. Baltimore
finally has one on the board, and it's Derrick Henry. Hill on the backfield, pistol formation. Jackson slings it, end zone, touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers.
Right before the play, they're going to run him off the field.
Bringing an extra man out of the secondary here, and Purdy runs away from it. One-on-one to the pylon, a dive. He is in for the touchdown. No turf monster that time. Just a touchdown for Brock Purdy. Playing fullback. It's Walker, left side, and in for the Seattle touchdown and the lead. On 2nd and goal. Fake to McCaffrey. Bootleg Purdy. Wide open, guess who? Jawan Jennings. It had to be Jennings to finish this drive. Under 20. Smith back to throw. Smith takes off. Geno Smith. End zone ahead. Touchdown Seattle. With 12 seconds. Geno Smith again puts the Seahawks on his back. And Seattle's got the lead.
Mims in motion into the backfield. Fake the give to Mims. Nix to throw. Wide open at the 5. And in is Nate Atkins with the touchdown. 2nd and 4. Another opening for Williams. Williams with the power at the end of the run. Driving to the 2. Pushing to the 1. And all the way in for a Denver touchdown. Third down and goal, 10th play of this Denver drive. Mims the motion man. Mims gets the toss. Blockers in front. Mims to the 5. Mims to the end zone. Denver touchdown. Quick toss. Franklin. Inside. Touchdown. Denver. Miners and Burton plowing the road for Troy Franklin to score.
Put the points on early and then grind the clock out late.
Nix on the roll and a dart to the 30-yard line. Courtland Sutton on the run. Or rather down the sideline, little Jordan Humphrey. Humphrey with the touchdown. 41 yards and a score.
First and goal. Cook gets the handle. Cook turns it in for the touchdown. James Jimbo Cook. Then Arrowhead, 72 and 73. Here we start the second with Mahomes dumping it off to Worthy. His speed's going to get him to the pylon. Should be a touchdown, and it is. It has been all Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. 6.5 yards out. Handoff. Cook trying to find it for the second time, and he does. Touchdown number 2 for James Cook. And the Bills regain the lead.
Remember, you got to defend the pylon, and then the B gap on the right and the B gap on the left. End up there after all the eye candy motions.
Here's the snap. Back to Mahomes. Quick throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray. They spread everybody out, caused confusion, and standing all alone, wide open is Gray. They would have a 2-score lead in the 4th. 2nd and 10. Big time blitz. Allen throws, has his target. Samuel takes it home for the touchdown.
Shift it over, shift back. Miscommunication by Buffalo.
This time they're going up top. Throws, end zone. Gray has his second touchdown catch of the game.
Quarterback's legs. Quarterback's legs.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
First and 10 at the 29. Play action. In the middle is caught for the touchdown! Will Dissly!
Trey Hendrickson came over more practically trying to talk to him, trying to fix the problem.
Yeah, they are frustrated, no doubt, Melissa. 3 guys keep Hendrickson out of the backfield. Herbert throws, end zone! Touchdown! Johnston! Woo! 1-yard line snap here, 4th and goal, turn and hand. Over the top is J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. Chase alone at the top. Other 3 receivers to the right. Here comes the pressure. There's Chase to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Chargers actually passed the Ravens, who they'll play in the Harbaugh Bowl on Monday night here in SoFi. 4th and 2, Burrow, deep shot, Higgins is open! Got it! Touchdown! Cincinnati right back in it!
Completely doubled up. No chance to be able to get this. But on the far side, T. Higgins is going to get basically the same thing, but it's an in and out coverage and that little double wiggle right there on the
2nd and 10, Chargers bring 4. Burrow retreats, directs, fires for Chase. He's got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The combo connects again. And the Bengals right back in this one.
You're going to see Chase go all the way across. 2 guys are going to cover him. And then on the back end, Joe Burrow is going to give his guy just a little, go back over there. And so here he comes out there. All right, he sees him. Yeah, go that way. I got you. Here we go, and they have done it. They are one.
Matlock, the fullback, in front of J.K. Dobbins. Runs left. Dobbins takes off. Dobbins inside the 10. Dobbins to the end zone. In for the touchdown. And the Chargers take the lead.
Just going to get one of these little power plays coming across here. And the last kick out against Logan Wilson, the run was perfectly executed. And you can say anything you want, and I've heard negative stuff about Greg Roman and all his run first game and what he did. All I know is he was a part of the team that went to the Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers. He helped jumpstart Lamar Jackson's career. And then when it was on the line, when that toughness that is needed to close out games with the running game is needed most.
Texans aren't spending a lot of time at the line of scrimmage once they get up there. Hand to Mixon, cut back. Joe Mixon, goodbye. Touchdown, Texans. Mixon, a walk-in. Touchdown, Texans. Here's a first down and more. Flag on the play. Turpin is gone. Will it stand? Second and 6. Rush. Ball knocked out of his hand and ends up in the arms of Guyton. He gets it knocked out by Petrie. And the return for the touchdown by Derek Barnett. Barnett with the defensive score.
Well, one-on-one with Derek Barnett, and he comes in, makes the play, and then he's also able to get it after it bounces around and run it in.
So Barnett forced the first fumble. Then Guyton gets it. Here's Barnett's play, who he ends up with a touchdown. Guyton gets it, and Petrie knocks it out of his arm. And there's Barnett staying with it, and he gets the touchdown. Mixon, touchdown, Texans. And the second half drought is over for Houston.